Hey guys, Justa guy here with another episode of Sevtech, and I'm not ashamed to admit Pneumatic Craft kicked my butt. I'm pretty sure the last episode I built this, I did put the window in, and I couldn't get it to work at all. Then I recorded one full episode and a couple partials of me trying some more and failing more, so I deleted them. I got it to work now. I had to cheat, so to speak, and watch Chosen Architect's video. I've been trying to do this whole series without doing it, or at the very least only looking at a wiki page and not actually watching a video. But there's pretty much no information about Pneumatic Craft, really how it works on wiki pages or anything that I saw, or any search engine text document. And I watched his video, and basically what I got wrong was there's an input and an output. Oops. Right, there's a little circle for an input and then like a little eye or something for an output, right? Or the other way around. But basically one of these is an input, one of these is an output. And you have to put in a filter, obviously, to stop, to let things in, and a filter to keep things out, so only what you want comes out. After that though, it's simple. Like, I just go down to my cauldron here, get some iron. I shall just take one, so it's faster. And in this case, I have a little thing here. It's connected. I have these tubes from integrating logistics or something, inductive logistics. Just an extraction and input tube. They're really easy. You could use a hopper. I just found these to be more efficient. They're a pain to make though, because you got to go up. You got to get a certain color of plastic for each tube, and then you got to go from the previous tube to the next tube, all the way up the chain of crafting. But they work better. They don't need an engine like the BC transport or anything. And then when the pressure builds up enough, it'll drop in here. And then when the pressure's done, it'll put it in there. I'm not sure if the tube's already... Let me put another one in. I wasn't paying attention. It only takes 2 pressures to make one. So it's at 3. It opens, it loses a little bit. It's in there, I think. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Huh. When you put a big stack in, you can see them. Okay, 35, so yeah. But I'll put a big stack in so you guys can see it. I did blow up most of my ceiling here, trying to get this to work, but it's got 3 bars of pressure. Yeah, not enough pressure to move. So I have these 3 things over here. Unfortunately, it does blow up. No problems. If you turn it to high signal, it turns off. It's the only way I figured out how to turn it off. If you let it keep going, it'll blow up eventually. It's a minor explosion. These tubes blow up first, and then the tube on here blows up, and all the air gasses out. The whole machine doesn't blow up. You just lose some pneumatic tubes. You can also turn it off with a lever on these things, but I placed these sort of badly. As you can tell, I can't remember what I had on the last episode. I had a bunch of vortex tubes here thinking they would help these, but they don't, and they just suck up more pressure, so the thing's slower. I have this here, which is a hibachi with a lever so it constantly got hot, and then I just had this here to extend the heat up to all 3 of these. But I also have the problem now of it's harder to turn those off. But as you can see, there it is. It's in there. And it makes compressed iron 1-to-1 ratio, which is much better than what I was getting. Oh, and I just have my extra charcoal sitting in there. And then obviously you see this is my crucible. It's making tons of gold and iron. And that is all from my mob farm, which I can't remember what progress I've showed you guys because I've deleted so many episodes and messing around with both of these projects actually. Since the one outside I had to destroy because the slime channels obviously stopped Enderman. I got my little XP shower I think I shown, which is good for healing all my tools, and then lots and lots of backup. But over here is what the drops go. And I get a couple gas and pigment hides and stuff because it's currently set to hell. Obviously, all these items are where my resources are coming from, iron and gold. I basically have no need for a gold ever again. Iron is still an issue, but I get a lot of these. I unfortunately have to take it because interdimensional transport just isn't there yet for me. As you can see, you get some weird things though. You get these top hats, you get clocks, some ice, various enemy heads. That's what I don't be heading on these or anything. These are just the rare drops of various mobs. And let me go up top for a second. The way I got this to really finally work, as it really wasn't working very fast. I can't find my ladder. Oh, there it is. Is not only I torch everything. I originally had it set to ocean. Oh, I don't have my biome thing on me. But now I have it set to the end, which is just, you know, easy endstone around the creeping moss. Oh yeah, the fans get you through walls. And the end, nothing spawns in light, right? So these torches cut it. When I set to ocean, I was getting tons upon tons of dire wolves. So that doesn't work. So this is the mob farm. It's basically two full chunks. I use the mob fans, right? They got all the upgrades of width and length. I didn't necessarily need them that way, but I just threw it in there because it was only like lapis and stuff like that, feathers. And I slabbed everything that they could spawn on that's outside so that pigmen and spiders don't spawn outside. As you can see, it goes all the way to the chunk border, which is one of the things that really helped my mob farm. Before, it was slightly smaller than the chunk because I didn't really plan any of this ahead. I also probably should have been further from the portal. And that works. Kinda. Oh, I know what I'll do. I also have these lights. I can't remember if I showed you these guys before. I got the powered lanterns to work. And they stop all mob spawns within a 24 block radius, or 32 block radius. And I mostly use these for whenever I need to work on my mob farm. What's this? Something spawned over here. Oh. Huh. We got a hole in our system. It's hard to tell. Yeah, we got a big hole. Ah, they walked in. But as you can see, that's what stuff spawns like when I let it spawn. Luckily, I have a torch launcher. I spent so much time lighting all this up and setting it to ocean, and then I set it. Oh, a spider. But yeah, I guess that one chunk is a little too close sometimes. But yeah, this works pretty well. I'm gonna do the stupidest thing ever and go inside without turning off all the fans and everything because I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, I forgot that goes through walls. So, let's try from the ceiling. Okay, this is a bad idea. As you can maybe see, or maybe not, why isn't the Enderman thing working? Come on, give me your sight beyond sight. Okay, there we go. As you can see, it's just like 10 blocks. I didn't measure it exactly. And then the wall, and then another layer up so I can extend it further, and more fans. And then right there, and I ran out of sight again. In the middle, there's like 5 grinders. I didn't necessarily need 5, but I put 5. Oops, that's not good. I fell. And if I die, it's a real pain because the grave marker actually prevents me from just getting my loot easy way. But these side ones, they're only at the ends, by the way. Push it into the middle on both sides, and then these all just push it down. So yeah, everything just falls in there. It's currently set to hell. I'm getting pigmen, those fire spiders, and I guess maybe an enderman or 2. I don't really know. That's about it though. Oh, a ghast occasionally. I'm just getting a couple ghasts. I don't know if it's useful. I don't really need it because my other mob farm got me so many ghasts with the mob spawner. But I'm hoping something in the nether hell drops fire powder, blaze powder, because I need a lot of it, and my mob spawner broke, and nothing else got it. I can't find any spawn area, any biome that gives it. There's the Torrid Wastelands and all these other things in the nether dimension, but none of them seem to drop that stuff. But anyways, Pneumatic Craft. So we got a good source of pressurized iron, right? I mean, seriously, 1-to-1 is way better than the 9-to-4 or whatever it was before. Oh, and that all blew up. I did not know the window could break. To be fair, I didn't have a window before. Yeah, this has gotta go. I left it here because it was too annoying to move it. But we're gonna fix this. Lever. I see. Okay. Oh, and they're all destroyed. These windows make it cool so you can see, but I guess they do blow up. Last time, it just blew up that one right on this port, and then all the pressure came out without destroying anything else. So I guess you can lose some important things. Oh, there it is. My handy bag. Oh, let's get rid of this iron stuff first. Here we go. Oh. And it's all in here. It'll all melt. It'll make good stuff. But yeah, my handy bag, I put more slots in. Oops. But let's make pressure walls. Sort of, I like the window to see. Well, I guess I'll put the window back. I'm just gonna be more careful with my pressure. And then a valve. Okay, we'll take it all. Oh, it's auto. Ah. There we go. So the window blew out, and that blew out instead of the pipe this time. That's kind of weird. Oh, wait. Is the glass back? The glass never broke, huh? Okay, so it wasn't the glass. It was just that interface. That is very weird. There are safety valves or something. This module will release pressure gases when a certain threshold reached. It's energy, yeah. And that's a pressure gauge, which is really simple. We'll probably make one of those off camera because it's not very important. But yeah, as you can see though, it's super slow with just 1. So we're gonna put 2 down. We just gotta put it down in a way that we can turn the switch on and off easily. Where are they? Oh yeah. Oh, there they are. I was actually going for 4 because when I had the vortex tube still up here, I was having so much trouble. Oops, wrong block. Because the vortex tubes themselves take pressure, so they were actually taking more pressure, and it actually sort of made things slower. Still 0.2, huh? Yeah, you need about 3 of these, in my opinion, to get this to go up and down fairly fast. I'm gonna put it over here. That's not good. Can we break this? Really finding the ends of my base here. Okay, now we just need a tube if we have any. No, we don't. Well, I mean, we have it, but not there. Oh, wait, is that it? Yeah. Okay, let's get out of here if we can. There we go. So, we got 3 of these going, and they're all off of that one switch. I really should get rid of this hibachi and all that. But yeah, that hibachi with a lever is a great way to provide heat for the vortex tubes, but I actually found out you don't need it for this at all. The advanced compressors benefit from it, but not these. What's this? Oh, I accidentally turned the switch off. High signal. It went high, so we turn it off. Okay, there we go. So that's all going. So what we're going to do is work on making some of the other stuff. Now, what do we need? Age 4. Pneumatic Craft just sort of ends, huh? Okay, printed circuit board. How do we do that? Okay. So, wow. Transistors, unassembled PCB, source quartz we don't have issues with. So let's try unassembled PCB. Ah. We need machines to do that. To make the first one, though, we need green plastic and compressed iron. You got the green plastic. I'm gonna grab that for something. I think I was trying to make this before. So let's make what, 3 of them. Ah. We do need to... Huh. It's in there. Even though it's... Ah. You have to change the filter every single time. That is fairly annoying. You almost need one of these for every item you're going to craft. So item filter. We're going to need the name. PCB. Empty PCB. So filter. Item name contains PCB. I hope that's in there. Okay. So, yeah, I guess to change that for every freaking item. So, I guess the input's not such an issue, but yeah. Oops. That's not good. So all these came out. The filter did not work. Oh, we have to leave it on that page. Maybe. It's kind of retarded though. We did not mean to put so many in there. Yes, by the way, guys, that's a big problem. If you put too many items in there, it takes too long for it to pressurize. Even with 3 of these. Okay, so after that, we got the transistor. There we go. Which is black plastic, compressed iron, and redstone. Do we have black plastic? We have blue plastic. Yeah. So let's run out there and get it. Unfortunately, our plastic making operation is way out in the boonies. I had a real problem with Enderman all of a sudden. I mean, I don't get it. I have all these torches and they're in my base the whole time. I don't get it. Okay, it's over here. Forgot where my stuff was. Really forgot. Here we go. Plastic. Ooh, we got 64 green, just what we didn't need. Well, actually, we need a lot. Oh, it's too hot. No, I don't know. Oh, it's out of plastic. Okay. And then after the transistor, what else do we need? Because we're probably gonna need another plastic. Capacitor. And that's cyan. Of course it's cyan. Huh. Not getting more plastic. I know it's nighttime, so not much steam's being made, but wow. Only during the day do I get steam in here. I wonder, if I put a lever on the pipe, can I shut the pipe off, or do I need like a valve or something? No, it does not work. So we have to do the old-fashioned of break it. Come on. Where's that tiny input? There we go. Yeah, there we go. 450. It's like 150 pretty much every once in a great while. It's not the greatest of things. Oh, I'm running out of diesel. Ah, I know why. Naphtha again? No, it's not quite full. Huh. My pump jack run out of oil? Maybe. Maybe it's only doing the 6 millibucket minimum ticks. It's enough for now. We got plastic. Barely. So, plastic color, cyan. I need at least like 5 of these. So it's making more, it's just sort of backed up. And I love my wires, man, they're just freaking everywhere. Oops, did not want blue. There we go. So we got 2. Pretty sure we need 3, yeah. Curse you. Plastic. Unfortunately, my setup mostly only works during the day. I actually get a little bit extra. This tank goes up to like maybe 1,000 or 2. While at night, all we got is the boiler, which is garbage. The solar towers are actually much faster, but they obviously only work during the day. And at night, they contribute nothing. So the steam engine just destroys it all. There we go. Almost click blue again. Okay, so that's that. Oh yeah, by the way, the other thing I learned from the system class episode, obviously, other than, you know, his base looks a million times better than mine. Although it's still pretty sprawling, like he has most of his machines outside, because it's just crazy with all these immersive engineerings. But, there's a thing called a drying basin, and it's the good one, not the garbage one that I got. Where is it? Is it still here somewhere? I know I was saving it for reasons I can't understand. Oh, here it is. This drying basin. I couldn't figure out anything. You can put liquids in it, could put solids, it does nothing. It's just a clay pot, like decoration. But there is another drying basin. I swear I just heard an explosion. I forgot about it. Completely and utterly. Like you said though, luckily it just blew up here. And it didn't destroy this. There we go. Get everything out of there before. Get rid of these. Well, now. Couldn't get it to go out. So we lost more pipes. Because I'm. Oh, the whole freaking. Compressor blew up. It's unfortunate. So yeah. It takes a long time, but you can't do anything while you're waiting either. It's crazy. Definitely need the safety valve, guys. Otherwise you're just wasting resources. See, it's going up. These all should be off. I don't know if it's because these fires were currently lit and they keep going, but they don't seem to turn off. I don't know. But now we have... We should have... Wow. Okay, there, yeah. The PCBs actually came out. So, let's do that. So now it's time for transistor, black, compressed into redstone. Oh, I gotta get redstone, didn't think of that. Well, while I'm here, I'll show you the other drying basin is really simple. It's crazy simple. But the main thing about this is you got multiple versions. You got the regular, you got the mechanical, then you got a bunch of other stuff. But the regular one is just iron, wood, and a black dye. Right? And the crazy thing about it, you can make leather in like 10 seconds from rotten flesh. You don't need basins of water and salt and resin and 5 different drying stages. It's just that simple. Let's take that. Take most of it. But yeah, this freaking drying basin. I can't even remember what age it was. Well, it is age 4. Okay, so it is new. I thought I've had it for a while. So this, it can be automated, I guess. I'll maybe work on that at some point. But you put one in, it's sort of like a drying rack. It takes a couple seconds. Or maybe the mechanical one does. This one takes much longer, I guess. The mechanical one is just this one with a battery, which is this crystallized mineral chunk, which is easily from that tree that I got with those berries and stuff, the silvery tree that was always blocked for me for a long time. But it's not too hard. But apparently, yeah, this eventually makes leather. Or maybe it needs a heat source. Let's actually, well, let's look at it here. I don't know. I'll just leave that there for now, see what happens. I don't know if it's just a time thing, like 5 minutes, but if it makes leather straight away, it's worth it. Normally you get leather from drying racks, but in this particular mod it makes jerky. Okay, so we don't want this to blow up yet again. We were working on redstone, black. Oh, you only get 9 too. And that, so we got everything. So we need 3 of these. 3 black, 3 redstone, 3 iron. Unfortunately, yeah, compressed iron is one of the main things you make, and if you greenlit it to come out, everything else will be coming out too. So they're in there, they're done, and we got 3 transistors. Okay, that's cool. The filter did work when you use the may contain as opposed to begins with or whatever. So the next one's capacitor, I think. No, we'll just do cap. We don't know how to spell capacitor apparently. Printed circuit board. Oh, it's yeah, A. And this is the cyan blue, redstone, whatever. Wrong box. Problems. No valid items. Yeah, that's an easy problem. So, 3 blue, 3 redstone. I don't know if things despawn inside the pressure chamber, but I do hate that you have to be so precise for the most part. And, well, they're done. So we got all that. Other than the assembled thing. So we're going to turn this off. Oh, it is off. And I still got all this pressure. I'm going to make that safety valve because I can't seemingly turn these damn things off. Even though they're supposed to. They say they're off, but they're not. I don't get it. So, safety valve. So we need a pressure gauge. Like I said, gold for days. Lever and a pressure tube. Yeah, we got that. So we'll put this on our thing. Why does it say 7.5? Can I? I'm curious if it'll still blow up. Because if it doesn't do it until 7.5, that's well above the 5. Okay, I mean 7.5 is like well into the danger zone. Can I shift click it? So if you shift click or right click it, shows you that threshold bar. I think. We'll see. But what else can we make in here? We got compressed iron for days. We'll make some more though. Actually, compressed iron blocks would be a good idea, but I'll just do it this way. Boom. So yeah. It takes everything out. Of course it does. Okay, so maybe if I put it on items. And then when I switch the page to other things, it wouldn't get rid of it automatically. There we go. I'll make some more compressed. I might have to just swap it over every time. Okay, so we got all this PCP and stuff for the printed circuit board. Unassembled PCP. So we need all those. So assembly platform. Orange plastic. How do you make a printed circuit board if you need a circuit board? Put in a UV light box to progress. So how do you make a UV light progress? Unfortunately, Chosen didn't do this. Sneak for info. That seems like I need etching fluid, which I don't have yet either. Redstone lamp, blue PCB blueprint. Oh yeah. So we're into complicated territory here, guys. Seriously, it does not seem like it's the next step after you just build this. To be honest. Let's go look at Pneumatic Craft. At Pneumatic. What can I make? I can make the drill, I think. I don't know if I need the drill. Can I make the advanced air compressor now? I know I need assemblers. So yeah, that's that platform. I'm not really sure what I'm really supposed to do next. We'll make the light box? No, we can't do that either. Seems like I'm skipping something. Like I haven't even had to use the vortex tools just yet. What's this do? Ah, redstone flux into compressed air. Hot. That's very interesting because I have a lot of redstone flux. And that goes the opposite way. Let's try the... Oh no, that takes circuit boards and everything else like everything else. Wow, yeah, that's not happening right now. So that's an automatic turn off valve, I guess, basically, if you have it set. So yeah, I'm really not sure. I gotta say, I can admit Pneumatic Craft is kicking my butt. I struggled to get the pressure chamber working. Now that I have it working, I'm struggling to get to the circuit boards and all that. So this definitely seems like the step. Wait. Yeah. Pneumatic cylinder, blue plastics, cannon barrel. We'll make this. Let's get just some stuff. Right, just one of them. No, I need two. But then we need a bunch of plastics, which we don't have just yet. So yeah, guys, I think it's gonna be the end of this episode. Not as impressive as I was hoping. Yeah, this is not gone, so I am going to assume. Oh, I guess I need an axe. It needs some kind of heat source. It's a wooden barrel, though. About here, put this here. Nope, takes it out automatically. It's not smart enough to tell the difference between leather and that. Well, we need our axe. Not sure how you would automate that then. Shift. So let's go up to rotten flesh. Actually, I don't need to do that. I have rotten flesh in my inventory. Trying, no. Oh, pressure chamber. Ah. Spider eyes, buckets, green. Yeah, I got... The only thing I might be a little low on spider eyes. I mean, I have tons, but less than most of my other stuff. But I can make the etching acid. Did they remove the recipe? Protein reactor, huh? Oh, there we go. Did they remove the recipe in this? Because when I watched Chosen Architect, his video was like 6 months old. But I'm guessing you can no longer do that. So you can get leather from the industrial things is still one step by step. That's why I didn't like it. So yeah, I'm thinking they removed that from the info. Uses. Make dirt and clay and other stupid stuff. Liquid magma from lava. So yeah. They removed the recipe. Wow, sorry guys. I was all hyped for it. But they got rid of it. This thing is basically useless now. I mean, you can make a dead bush and dry out some clay and stuff, but I mean, that's it. That's unfortunate. Just put one in there for whatever memorial's sake. That's I was really looking forward to a way that didn't take 6 steps to make freaking okay, it's finally stopped. Okay, make leather. But yeah, guys, this is sort of, I'm really stumped. I mean, I can progress, but I just don't see exactly how. I need a lot of plastic, so that's for sure. And Pneumatic Craft it's pretty neat, but it's definitely my least favorite mod so far. It hasn't provided me with anything super cool, and it's really a pain. Immersive engineering was kind of a pain. It took a lot of space and a lot of figuring out and stuff, but at least it provided things like an endless source of minerals like the Certus quartz and stuff. So far, Pneumatic Craft has not provided for what it's taken. But yeah, guys, catch you later. Just the guy signing out.